Why, hello everyone, and welcome to the Bosky Net Adventure. My name's Jeff, and it is a beautiful day up here in the mountains. We'll pull out the thermometer here in just a moment, just so I can show you how beautiful of a day it is. But down at the truck, it was about 50 degrees, and the snow, oh my goodness, is it melting. I'm hopeful that I've planned a fun adventure for you all this evening. My plan is to have some fantastic eats, a campfire, and just enjoy the splendor of camping. So stay tuned and let's get this adventure going. Alright, so for this adventure, I'm once again using my Naturehike Cloud Up 2 Pro. And I've made a slight little modification to it. On the side of the tent here, there were these stakeout points so as to pull the rainfly out away from the side of the tent. Well, I decided to add a length of cord with a taut line hitch, just so that I had variability. Because what I had found in other adventures was, especially when camping in the snow, I wasn't able to pull the rainfly as taut as I would like it to be. I made the same modification to the entryway and the vestibule, and I'll go ahead and show you that now. Now, I know that the rainfly absolutely isn't even necessary for this adventure. There is no chance of rain, no chance of snow, nothing. It is going to be clear skies all night. I'm just taking the opportunity to try out this mod to see how well it works and if I like it in fantastic weather. This ground is really hard, so I like being able to have a distance here that I can place that stake in some place that I can get it into. And then I just pull that guy tight, just like that. I think that's going to work out awesome. That's a good modification for this tent. I'm not going to worry about the upper tie-off points tonight. It is as calm as can be. Not going to need them. But really the point of using this tent tonight was to try out this modification. Let's do a walk around and just show you this. All nice and taut, the way that I like it. Excellent. I did not need the 0-degree bag tonight. So, I just brought up my little Naturehike sleeping bag and an extra quilt. Not even sure if I'll need the extra quilt tonight, but I have it along just in case. You know, this is one of those casualties of not doing any more hiking or sawing wood, and you just kind of sit back and stop. You start getting cold. At least I do. But the extra sweater and hat should do me just fine now. At least until the sun truly goes down. But I am in the shade of the hill now. Just been sitting back, relaxing, just enjoying everything. It is quiet. Once again, I found a nice quiet spot for the evening. This is quite nice. I'm looking forward to this. I think here at 5 o'clock, we'll go ahead and start some dinner. It's only about 4:30 right now, so I'm not killing time at all. I'm just enjoying myself. This is way nice. Fire time. Usually, I wait till dinner's done before I start the fire, but I figured, you know, tonight, let's go ahead and enjoy the fire while we're eating dinner. Plus, as soon as that sun went behind the hill, we've literally dropped 10 degrees. It's 35 degrees now. So, the chill is on. But as you can see, I've got a load of twigs and branches. I am going to do just fine tonight. I'm always amazed about how little wood it takes to enjoy a campfire. Alright, so for dinner tonight, I am making the mega hamburger. So what do I mean by a mega hamburger? I'm talking a 1/3 pound hamburger patty, bacon, an egg. Yep, I'm gonna fry up an egg and put it on my hamburger. That is really good, by the way. I have some habanero pepper jack cheese that I'm gonna put on it, some tomatoes, some pickles. Yeah, this thing is going to be big. So let's get to cooking. There we go. Took a moment. Alright, we're going to go ahead and pull the burger just for a bit. Finish up that bacon. That piece is done. Get a little bit more crisp on that bacon. Warm some onion up. Alright. Now we stack the egg. Crank up the heat on this onion. Okay. Get our onion, stack it on. And simply because it's cold outside, I'm going to warm that back up just a little bit. Alright. I may even, let's move that grease around just a little bit. Toast up the top bun just a little bit. Alright, let's finish dressing up this burger. Just about done. Throw down a few tomatoes, a few pickles. Oh, need some Cheetos to go with it. Alright, what do y'all think about that mega hamburger? We got the patty, we got the bacon, we got an egg, we've got the onions, pickles, and tomatoes. Yum, let's dive in. Oh my goodness. Amazing. Woohoo. Mega burger for the win. Alright everyone, I'm gonna dive into this burger. I hope you enjoyed that. I love cooking on camera. It's a lot of fun. Gonna sit back, enjoy the fire. Thanks for joining me. Well, I'll tell you what, the workday is certainly over for the masses. At about 5:30, there's a snowmobile trail that just runs right along here, and it has been busy to say the least. I mean, there were quite a few groups that went up, so sometime later on, they're all going to come zooming back down, right? It's one way. I don't know if you can hear them in the background. We may hear some snowmobiling from time to time for the next little bit. Something's interesting going on. So, what it is I've seen it a couple of times now. I think it's snowmobilers bringing up like a group to go camping. Because that one had a sled behind it, and the sled was empty. And he was the only occupant on the snowmobile itself. So, I've probably got someone camping up here a ways. That's what it sounds like. So, it'll be interesting. I'm not going to be alone up here tonight. Oh my goodness, that's pretty cool. Other people out enjoying snow camping is always a good thing. But let's see here. I had put in a pot of water on. I need to wash all my dishes and everything else. So, I just wanted to give you that quick little update of what was going on. Can you hear the bird? He has been doing that for like the past 20 minutes, just solid. I know I talk about this often, the whole weather, outdoors, camping, mountains, and everything else. But it truly does need to be said and repeated. Up here in the mountains, the weather, man, it can just be fickle sometimes. So last week, 1 week ago, right, up doing the hammock camping, not too far from here. It's actually 2 ridges that way. We woke up that morning to 7-degree weather. We're not going to even get near that this week. The low for tonight is only supposed to be, about 30 degrees. It's not going to get too cold for us. But the high today up here in the mountains, just absolutely unbelievable, in the 50s. So what a difference a week makes. Truly, the mountains will make you be prepared. This group, it is absolutely amazing. This group, it's like 2 or 3 snowmobiles. They keep going back and forth. Bring a sled full of stuff, head back down. Sled full of stuff, come back down. Oh no, we're hauling people now. The sled still had a bunch of stuff in it, but this time he had 2 passengers on the snowmobile with them. So the troop, the group, whatever it is, they must have just arrived. But man, they've just been going back and forth this whole time. It's so much gear, it's like, it's either got to be a big group of people, or they plan on staying all weekend. But I don't know. It's cool. It's awesome. Good on them. But anywho, back to what I was saying, right? So, a week ago, absolutely frigid temperatures. This week, during the middle of the day, you could probably get yourself a suntan. It's just absolutely beautiful and gorgeous. Now, the cold weather, that was beautiful weather too. It was beautiful, clear skies, but man, was it frigid. So I hope you all didn't hammer me too hard for bailing on breakfast and everything else. But it truly was just an absolute frigid cold, right? And just sitting around making breakfast. By the time it would have been done cooking, it would have been cold like that. You guys have seen me eat breakfast in the cold plenty of times and everything else, but it's just different when you're supposed to be having like nice warm eggs and everything else and they're just cold. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. So yes, I bailed on that camp pretty quickly in the morning. Mandy was surprised to see me home so early. But, yeah, sometimes you just have to call it, and it's all good. All right, I think my water's all set. Yeah, I brought it to a boil. But hey, I was chatting, talking. It's going to be a long night, so this can stay hot for quite a while. Sorry for the snowmobile sounds. They're just out having fun. Well, it's been a while since I've checked in with all of you to see what adventures you've been going on. Be sure to hit me up down in the comment section below. I always love hearing about the adventures that you're going on too. I know that for some of you, you've been enjoying the wintertime camping just like me. Some of you don't have the opportunity to do this. You're in a much warmer climate. As far as the snow camping's concerned for the Bosky Net adventure, I do believe that our days are numbered. I think we're going to have an early spring this year. There just has not been as much snow up here as in years past. So, yep, we're going to certainly be going into that springtime change here very shortly. And I think the snow is going to go really quickly with it. All right, everyone. It's about that time of night. I've had just a fantastic evening. I enjoy having the campfire. There's actually surprisingly way more people up here than what I thought that there would be. In addition to the snowmobile campers just up the way here, there was another group. I don't know. It seemed like a group of almost 20. They came snowshoeing in, and they just came up the trail just a bit ago. You know, we exchanged pleasantries. They're up here for the evening. I asked them if they were part of the snowmobile group. They said that they weren't. So the area is busy tonight, but that's all good. I'm glad that other people are out here enjoying nature too. But let's see here. I want to thank you all for accompanying me this evening, and be sure to stick around for the morning. I've got breakfast prepared, and, you know, we'll do the hike out together. It's going to be an absolute beautiful morning, so be sure to stick around. I think that hike out is going to be very pleasant. But until then, I did manage to snap some photos of the night sky. Do enjoy, and we'll see you all in the morning. Good morning, everyone. It's a nice morning. For the most part, I slept pretty well, except for the fact that for the past 45 minutes, someone with a dog has just been letting it bark. And if you want to know one of my irritations in life, it's having to listen to a dog bark. Not a fan of it. I don't care if you're in a neighborhood, on a farm, out in woods. Dudes, shut your dog up. I know, I'm on my soapbox. I rarely do that on this channel. At least I think I rarely do that. But that is just, one of those annoyances in life. that I could absolutely do without, for sure. Anywho, it got me up. Hopefully I'll get out of my bad mood. No, I will. I will absolutely get out of my bad mood. This is too beautiful and too enjoyable to be in a bad mood for long. So let's see here. Inside of the tent's already packed up. I think it's time for some breakfast. We're in a valley right now, so it takes a little bit for the sun to reach us, right? So I think we're a good, at least 45 minutes to an hour away before the sun actually crests the peaks here. But I think in the meantime, let's have ourselves some breakfast. We'll pack up the tent and start doing the hike down. And I think by that point, somewhere in there, we'll be able to see the sunrise and everything else. And it will be very pretty. It'll be awesome. But all right, enough chit-chat. Let's get some breakfast going. First things first, let's get the warm drink going. That's not going to take too long. Alright, first up, let's get the Spam in there. That's a lot of Spam. I don't think I'm going to use all of that. Yeah, we'll use about that much. Onions. Those guys are a little frozen, oh my goodness. And basically what we're doing right now, we just want to make all of this all nice and crispy. It's going to take a moment with it being cold out. Definitely starting to crispy things up there. Whoop. That was not graceful. Oh my. Oh, too much power there, Jeff. Yep, you just want to scramble all of that together. Let that do its thing. Yeah, just do the dump. All right, and this is going to become just a cheesy, gooey, I was going to say mess, but it's just going to be fantastic. It's good. Once that cheese starts to crisp up, that's when we know we're set. Oh yeah, all right. We'll go ahead and kill the heat on that. And I know somewhere in my bag, yep, got to have some hot sauce with eggs. So what do we have here? We have some Rio de Janeiro Carnival habanero. It's a habanero hot sauce. Give that one a try. If I can open it. Oh, there we go. Put some of that on there. Oh yeah. Here we go. Bon appetit. Oh yeah. Yep, that's a good one. Very tasty. That's good. Yep. All right, everyone. Camp is all packed up, and as promised, let's do the hike out together this morning. Gonna have to don my sunglasses here in just a little bit. This is just beautiful. It's supposed to be a high in the 60s in the valley. So it'll get back up into the 50s here today. Absolute beautiful part of the hike. Gonna come back up on the river here shortly. It's just a beautiful morning. Oh my goodness. Got a smile from ear to ear. All right. This is the part of our journey where we have to make a decision. We probably got to put down the camera. Do we go left, where it's all snowy and icy? Or do we go right, where I know it's only snowy till about right there? I think we're going right. But I'm going to put down the camera just so that I don't slip and fall. All right, now what you didn't see was that I just decided to sit down and slide down. I'm not doing it again. Sorry, folks. You'll just have to take my word for it. Steep and slippery, to say the least. We'll make it down. All right. Perfect. Alright folks, I'm just about out of batteries, so I'm gonna have to call it here as far as chatting with y'all. I want to thank you all for joining me on this adventure. To all my subscribers and viewers, thank you so much for joining the BoskyNet adventure. I really do appreciate your support. And if you are new to my channel and you want to support the BoskyNet adventure, be sure to like and subscribe. It does really help the channel. And for all of you, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, or hey, you just want to chat, hit me up down in the comments section below. I always look forward to hearing from you. I want to thank you once again for joining me on this adventure, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.